You can't make this up how cringy SFWA is at this point. That's the Science Fiction and Fantasy Writers of Association. They keep changing their name. It's obnoxious. These people have destroyed science fiction from the inside. Almost everybody involved with it is a LARPer who doesn't actually write science fiction for a living, pretends to. They go to different conferences to speak in front of like 10 people and act like they're important people. And then they give themselves awards. Now, this is the Damon Knight Grandmaster. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award for science fiction. It's really, really sad what they've done to this award, as they've given it to this lady now who's pictured because she identifies as a queer cripple. Yes, that is how far we've fallen, and we're going to get into this in just a moment. Please hit the like and subscribe button and join us here as we talk about all things in science fiction, my friends. We are doing something different. Of course, SFWA banned me because they actually literally said, I'm banned from SFWA because I called their former president a pedophile defender because she was defending a pedophile. I mean, I can't make this stuff up, guys. That is how this organization has fallen. It used to be an organization that actually helped writers and, helped with legal battles and contracts and things like that. That doesn't really need to be done anymore in the Amazon age. And so they're kind of useless. And so they've become this social club that you pay like $150 a year or whatever it is for it, where people just like, there's 1,000 of them or whatnot, and they all just like whine about Trump in their online forums, and that's it. And that's who these people are now. It's really, really sad what it's become. But that's the establishment publishing for you. It's one big clout goblin central. And here we are doing things differently. Even though we've been blacklisted, barred, and everything, I've been creating science fiction. I've got more than 20 books out now. We've been selling fantastic. This all starts right here with The Stars Entwined. And this is classic science fiction that you're going to love. If you enjoy great space opera, big sweeping stakes, this is going to be a spot for you. So this book is about a human spy who embeds himself on an alien starship. They're in the middle of a war against humanity. He's supposed to bring back information at home. And yes, in a universe where thoughts can betray you, Earth's best spy faces his most dangerous mission yet. So there's a lot going on here, and it's a beautiful story you're going to love. Check it out. It's in the description below. This is a full trilogy, and I do urge you to pick up the whole trilogy because it builds up so good. When you finish that trilogy, you're going to feel so satisfied, and I really appreciate everybody who's been reading so far. It's available on ebook, print, and audio in the description below. I'm writing a new series that's going to be spinning out of this. This is a great place and time to start, my friends. I thank you for reading and just realizing where the real science fiction's at. You are awesome people, and I appreciate you for being here. And I also have a newsletter, and so when that new book comes out, make sure to be on there as well so that I don't lose you. Thanks so much. All right. So, yes, SFWA, let's get back to this. They keep becoming more ridiculous with identity politics, and so they've given the Damon Knight Memorial Grandmaster Award to a woman not known for her science fiction, but for being a disabled lesbian. So if you go to the Damon Knight Memorial Grandmaster Award, you might not know what this is. This is something they give out one time per year, and they give it over and over. Gave it out to Damon Knight, the founder of SFWA back in the day when he died in 2002. And here is what they used to do. They gave it to somebody who's supposed to be, a grand master of the craft, somebody amazing, somebody who has done so much work in science fiction that's so widely regarded that you could not say that they're anything other than a grandmaster. That's the whole point of this, is to reward competence in the craft, right? And not anymore. It used to be that, but for the last few years, it's really changed. And as you could see, the youngest person to receive the award now, Nalo Hopkinson, was in 2021. And there was a reason Nalo Hopkinson was named in 2021. Remember, that's like peak Black Lives Matter, everybody. It's not somebody you would have heard of for her actual science fiction work or anything like that. But here we go. Look at this, like Jack Williamson, Robert Heinlein, Sprague de Camp. These are Fritz Lieber, Andre Norton, Arthur C. Clarke. Look at these names. You could just go down this list right here, guys, and just grab a novel from every one of these people, and you would be absolutely like awesome stuff right here. Paul Anderson got one in 1998. He's probably my favorite writer out of everybody here. Anne McCaffrey got one, also one of my favorite writers out there. These are some of the people who influenced my work for sure. Now, as it goes through, beautiful stuff. Connie Willis, okay, debatable, but there you are. Gene Wolfe's a great one. Larry Niven's a fantastic one. C.J. Chera has very imaginative stuff way out there. Lois Bujold, I love Lois Bujold. This is where they start getting into different things. But if you notice, since 2020, Men don't win anymore. It's all women, all strange women. I was watching the Strange New Worlds Star Trek Season 3 trailer this morning, and I was thinking, wow, they should really change Strange New Worlds, since they don't really have any worlds in it. It looks like a fantasy Hunger Games kind of thing now, to Strange New Women. If they change the title to that, maybe they get somewhere with the target modern audience that they're looking for. That's exactly what's been going on here. So you see, Nalo Hopkinson was where it first changed, and where first, who? You're probably going, who? Oh, yeah, well, she wrote Brown Girl in the Ring. Did you not read Brown Girl in the Ring, everybody? I mean, was that, Jamaica Mon? I mean, let's go for this. This is it. Look at this, awards, but you still have no idea who she is, and that's what's happening now with these grandmasters, right? You don't know who these people are now. Mercedes Lackey's again. She is she's a well-known fantasy writer who has a huge fan base. This is kind of an outlier again. They actually canceled her at their conference when they gave her the award. They didn't allow her to speak for the rest of the weekend. This was hilarious. If you missed this controversy in 2022, she was speaking, and she was talking about diversity and stuff like that, of course. And instead of saying people of color, she said colored people. She's 74 and, mixed up the terms. Wouldn't be a big deal to any normal person, but they threw a fit. They said she was racist, etc. They couldn't, and they kicked her out of the conference after giving her their Lifetime Achievement Award. You can't make this up for saying colored people. Yes, this is how insane these people are. So, circling the drain here, we got Robin McKinley, again, another fantasy writer who has an okay following. Now we're going down the slope to where it's like not quite a household name like Mercedes Lackey. And now you're like, Susan Cooper? What? Okay. This is last year. But yes, don't worry, guys. Look at this. American Library Association. All these people in the mainstream publishing, if the libraries were not buying them on your tax dollars, everybody, none of these people would even sell any books whatsoever. That's where it's at these days. It's really, really sad. It gets worse, though, and that's this year. So this is somebody new who's Nicola Griffith. And here you go. Hild does not look exciting science fiction and fantasy right there. And the entire purpose of her entire deal is doing, quote, queer fiction. And so you go to the SFWA site about this. They're so excited. They're so proud to dominate this Nicola Griffith, who's written 9 novels who you've never heard of, not a huge person in the deal, really is not a special person within science fiction or fantasy, will be completely forgotten by everybody, is their grandmaster now. This is nuts. And you can see when they put this in here and they talk about her, they say, okay, she's a dual citizen. How exciting. Author of 9 novels. Okay. But, barely glosses over what she's written. Is known for her data-driven 2015 work on bias in the literary ecosystem. Yes. So this woman grifted herself by saying that women and black people and gays or whatever being discriminated against when they're not. It's quite the opposite. The literary has discriminated against white males this entire time. You cannot even get a contract as a white male at this point. It's crazy. Founder and co-host of Cripple. That's crippled literature. I'm really shit you not, guys. And for her work on queering the early medieval awards, or the early medieval. So like her claim to fame is taking medieval times and making gay sex pornography out of it, I guess, erotica, whatever you call it. This is all they ever care about. These people are degenerates, all of them, every single time. And that's what they do. So yes, here it is. And then awards. They all have so many awards. They've won this award, that award. I need to start my own awards, don't I? I really do. You guys get on my mailing list, and we'll talk about this stuff. It's very important, and I'm going to help build some stuff to counter this because it needs to be done. It really does. All right. Outstanding Mid-Career Authors Prize. Mid-Career Authors Prize. That doesn't sound like a Lifetime Achievement Grand Master, does it? I mean, gosh, absolutely crazy. And of course, she lives with her wife, writer Kelly Eskridge in Seattle. There you go, my friends. That's all it's about. It is all about just being gay, right? And so here is Kate Riskittow, the president, who takes every opportunity in every press release to be like SFWA president. Like this woman got 300 votes to get this position. You've never heard of her either. She's not a professional writer, LARPs as one, pretends to be one, and is using this position for clout. It's SFWA's honor to recognize and celebrate Nicola's past achievements, looking forward to her future triumphs. Her work inspires and challenges me. Yeah, of course. When asked to pick a grandmaster to lead us into our diamond year, I look to Nicola for her stunning fiction as well as her leadership and advocacy. Yeah, see, it's about the advocacy. That's what makes you a grandmaster now. It's not your writing capability. She challenges us to reconsider the past and imagine a better, more inclusive future. She's the perfect grandmaster for our present moment, demonstrating through her life and her work. It's about her life, right? Not her work. Who once community complicated times embraced those things joyfully and fully. 50 years under SFWA, it's named its first grandmaster. We're thrilled to shine a spotlight as our 41st. Yes, please clap, everybody. So it's all about identity politics, and that's exactly why this organization keeps circling the drain. This is a joke. This is an insult to every grandmaster who came before. Well, maybe not Nalo Hopkinson and whatever, but but everyone from 2020 upward, it's an insult too, because this is crazy that this person should be lifted up there like she's one of those people. There are so many more writers who have done so much better with their craft than this person. It's just about the identity, and that's why the mainstream establishment's failing. That's why we need to fight it hard, guys, here. So please hit the like and subscribe. Get on my newsletter, guys. We're going to build the culture, change things, make a difference in this world this year, because this is what they're going to keep doing over and over. They always double down. We, meanwhile, are going to keep writing, keep making wonderful fiction. They're not going to give me awards. They're not going to give me contracts or anything, but I'm going to go directly to you, the readers, and that's what's beautiful about now, and they can't stop the signal as much as they possibly try. So check this out, guys. Thank you so much for our huge sales to start the year so far. I am just inspired right now. I'm writing my tail off for you, because there's going to be some great stuff this year. Thank you for being here. This is The Real Science Fiction, and I appreciate you. Let me know what you think about this Grandmaster Award. It's so sad. Would love to hear from you. We'll be back soon.